Hey everybody, my name's Kyle and this is Great 28 Live on Track by Track. Every day this month I'm picking one of my 28 favorite live albums and posting a short video highlighting what I think makes it great. On the short list of When Hell Freezes Over band reunions that we'll probably never see, the one I think I hear mentioned the most is the Smiths. Although all four members of that iconic 80s alt-rock act are still alive, there's never been even a hint of hope for a reunion. And to be honest, I think I'm okay with that. Somehow it seems like seeing those guys get back together couldn't help but come across as disingenuous. And why would they reunite under that banner again? The band's two principal former members seem to be doing quite well on their own. Obviously, Morrissey has spent the last three post-Smiths decades establishing his own unique cult of personality, and while renowned Smiths guitarist Johnny Marr has been largely absent from the spotlight during that same time period, he's probably been even more prolific than his better-known former bandmate. Marr has established a long list of credits playing guitar on a ton of projects by other high-profile artists. Last year I reviewed his third solo album, Call the Comet, and talked about some of those other projects and how great it was to see him finally emerging as a true solo artist. I won't repeat all of that here today, but do go back and watch that review. I included Call the Comet on my Best of 2018 list, and it is well worth a listen. Also worth a listen is Marr's 2015 live album, Adrenalin, Baby. The album was recorded on Marr's tour for his second solo album, Playland, and that's a title that could also just as easily been used to describe his live show. I think that highlights a key difference between Marr and Morrissey. Only one of those two seems as if they're having that much fun. I get a strong sense of that joy on Adrenalin, Baby. Johnny Marr sounds like he loves what he does, both in terms of playing guitar and in taking on the role of lead vocalist. I suspect that playing guitar is still the man's comfort zone, which could explain why it's taken him so long to literally find his voice. But thank God he did. As a vocalist, Marr's wry English tone may be alt-rock's best kept secret. Not to say that he's a great singer or even a better one than his former bandmate, but he's got the right blend of confidence and charisma that it's a wonder it's taken him so long to embrace his destiny as a solo artist. Naturally, the set list on the live album is largely dominated by tracks from Marr's first two solo albums, and it's on those that we get the strongest sense of musical urgency and enthusiasm. Highlights include The Right Thing Right for its rock and roll ferocity, and the title track from his first album, The Messenger, which builds a gorgeously melancholy landscape of droning guitars and synths. But what I'm sure fans are hoping to hear are the inescapable songs from the Smiths era. Johnny Marr does not disappoint. I'm actually choosing that phrase purposefully. Marr does not disappoint. See, so many Smiths songs carry so much baggage that for anyone else to sing them can feel borderline inappropriate. That's probably part of the reason why we rarely hear Smiths covers. But while Johnny Marr's vocal take on songs like Big Mouth Strikes Again and The Headmaster Ritual are different from the originals by sheer necessity, there's no denying his authority to take them on. And then on There's a Light That Never Goes Out and How Soon Is Now, his guitar seems to speak louder than words. As iconic as these songs have become, I have to say that for me, the music is as powerful as the words. Nobody plays like Johnny Marr, and these two songs are a testament to that. The album's track list is rounded out by two more covers. One is from a post-Smiths supergroup Marr played guitar with called Electronic. On the original version of the song Getting Away With It, vocals were handled by Bernard Sumner of New Order and Neil Tennant of Pet Shop Boys. In concert, Marr transforms the track into much more of a rocker than the more synth-based original. The second cover is a spirited and playful take on the perennial rock classic I Fought the Law that hews closely to the version that became a hit for The Clash in the late 1970s. In any case, just as I've raved about Johnny Marr's long overdue venture into making solo albums, I'm also excited to hear him taking his sound to the live stage. I haven't had a chance to see him in concert yet, but listening to this live album definitely has me on the lookout for any shows close to where I live. There's a surprising vibrancy to this performance, and part of me wonders if it's connected to some sense of fulfillment that he's experiencing, finally being the headline player. And after close to 40 years in music, I'd say he's more than earned it. Adrenalin, Baby by Johnny Marr. Today's entry in the Great 28 Live. All right, that's it for today's episode. As always, I'll try to include Amazon ordering links in the description below if you want to add any of the music that I featured to your collection. And before you go, please take a second to click subscribe so that you don't miss the next episode of Great 28 Live, as well as many more videos to come. Once again, my name is Kyle, and this has been Track by Track. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.